What's up, sis and bro? So I have to record this vlog again because I was sharing something in my journal and I didn't realize that it actually had my prayer in it. It had my prayer in it, like my honest thoughts in it to God. So I can't share that one. I mean, I could like edit this, but it's okay, I'll just start again. So I wanted to start off by reading my Bible. So this morning as I was sitting on my bed, like a thought came to mind to share your prayer journal. So yeah, the thought came to mind to share my prayer journals with you all. And so I thought, yeah, why not? And then, you know what? I opened up my Bible and then it popped up saying in the devotional section, being famous. So I want to read a bit of that. So it says, being famous. We all dream of being rich and famous one day. The question is, what do you want to be famous for? Do you want to be the next best singer or maybe an award-winning actress? That is all well and good, but the Bible says that there is one thing we must strive for above anything else. One thing. And that is to be famous for being a child of God. Live your life in such a way that people will immediately be able to see that you belong to God. Complete strangers should walk by you and be able to detect God's light shining out of you. Ask God to help you get this right. So I believe that speaks to me, like, you know, with all these things that I've been doing, like with the YouTube channel, with my books and everything. Like, what is your meaning? What is your goal behind what you do? You know, we can always lose sight. We can always lose track of God and, like, you know, ultimately why we're doing this. But you know, we need to always remember and to put God first as to why we're doing what we're doing. You know, we're wanting to spread his word, to educate people on him. You know, whichever group of people you choose to flow into and to share, you know, do it. And just always have in your mind, like, why am I doing this? And try not to like think of the views and the likes and the comments and how many people have bought your books and things like that, even if you are like the only one buying your books. Like me. Nah. But yeah, so yeah, I have bought my books. And so yeah, I'll be so grateful and so blessed and happy to share them all with you. So I will share them, but yeah, so this is looking out to me, and it says, Nebuchadnezzar praises God. King Nebuchadnezzar, to all peoples, nations, and languages that dwell on all the earth, peace be multiplied to you. It has seemed good to me to show the signs and wonders that the Most High God has done for me. How great are his signs, how mighty his wonders. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and his dominion endures from generation to generation. So God is very good, and we must always, always give God the praise. As easy and as, you know, we all kind of know that line, we should be doing it because it is him that put these thoughts into our minds and gave us these visions and, you know, the idea, the light bulb in our head, you know, that's gone off, ding 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 ding, like, you know. So we should be giving him all the praises back to him, because for he is good and he's amazing. So I have made a few books actually, but I have purchased a few. So it started off with my prayer journal, which is this one here, my prayer journal. So I made this prayer journal on Canva, on the website, and I changed the font to this one here because I really liked it. It looked girly to me. and also the cross here. So I chose this cross and I positioned it this way. I liked it this way. Everything else remained the same. This was the design on Canva, and you know, it's there for a reason. You're allowed to use it, and you're subscribed and everything. It's all good. So in this book here, I made the inside from BookBox. So I did actually make it from the 3-day trial subscription, and then I cancelled it. So I got the interior from BookBox, and it shows prayer list, and it's got prayer and answered. So you can write your prayers down and write, you know, when God has answered them. So there's 7 pages of those. And why did I pick 7? Because 7 is God's favorite number. And yeah, so all numbers are God's favorites, I reckon. You know, we all have some special birthdays out there. And then the next 7 pages is prayer journal, and you can put today's date, you can put today's passage, preacher, sermon topic, notes, prayer, key verses, key points, application. And there are 7 of those pages, which looks a bit like that. And then we've got the rest of the book, which is lined pages here. So the rest of the book, the rest of the 100 pages is lines, and that's for your use. You can choose how you wish to do it. You can continue with your prayers. I would suggest that you do, as this is a prayer book journal. However, you know, you can do what you wish with it. So that's that one. And then I wanted to make the second, well, I think this was the 3rd design I went with. There was a second one. I haven't purchased that book yet, but it's called Be a Light for All to See, and you will find that one on the website, on Amazon. And this one says, this girl runs on cupcakes and Jesus. So I went with the glittery effect here. I wanted it to sparkle and shimmer, you know, make it a bit girly. And yeah, because cupcakes should look like that, you know, all the time. Colorful, pink, purple, yeah, that's awesome. Nah, but yeah, this is a notebook here. You can choose to write how you wish. And then the back here has got the signature. Well, it's not my design, but anyway, I got it from Canva. So it's the crown with the heart in the middle, because, you know, I'm God's princess, and I like to believe so that I am. And so this book here is 100 pages, as every other book. Just a bit of lines in there. Write it as you wish. So that's that one. And then my very most recent one is pink. So this one's pink, and it's prayer journal for her. So the intention behind this book is I wanted it to be a book that you could like write your prayers for your future husband in. And then there's another book that is very similar to this book. It corresponds, it's matching basically. It's got prayer journal for him, and the front cover is brown, because this back cover is brown. So for the guy, the front cover is brown, and then the back cover is pink. And on the back here, it's got love the Lord your God, and it's got a couple praying. And I made this on Canva as well. It's actually brown. It looks orange here, but it's brown. It's really cute. So yeah, the pages in here match the other prayer book, how it's got prayer list, prayer and answered, and then it's got, so 7 pages of those, 7 pages of the prayer journal where you can write today's date, today's passage, the preacher, the sermon topic, the notes, the key verses, key points, prayer and application, how you're gonna apply it to your life. And then there are the next pages leading to the end are just lines, so you can continue writing your prayers for your future wife or your future husband. So that was that book, and I went with this beautiful bright pink and this beautiful brown at the back, and this cross, beautiful cross here. This is how I wanted it to look. The colors I chose, this was a template. This cross looked like this on Canva. but I just chose the font and what I wanted to write on the front here. Pretty cool. So yeah, God just really like put it on my heart to start like this. Like, I just thought in my mind, I had a thought, like I came across a YouTube video and I thought, man, like this looks amazing. Like the lady was like writing prayer journals, and you know, she used a template, I believe, from online. Nothing wrong in that, you know, and as long as it's all legal. And so she did that, and then I just thought, why don't I do the same? Like, not copy her template she used, but like, why don't I do the same? I haven't written a book, but who knows, maybe I could write some devotional or something. I never know. You know, I plan to do a prayer journal for kids as well, so that's in my plans. But yeah, so that thought came to mind after watching that YouTube video, and she shared like what she used, like Bolt and Canva. So I did subscribe to Canva. I have used Canva for my YouTube videos. With Bolt, I used that one, the 3-day trial, and then I went along and cancelled it. I subscribed, cancelled it straight away so that I didn't have to pay. But I like that one because it just helps me a little bit better with aligning my cover page and everything like that. It is a bit pricey for that reason, as to why I only use it for that reason. There are many other things you can use Bolt for. There are other pages. You can make different types of books, crosswords, Sudoku and all of that, but you know, my aim and what I choose to use it for is, you know, for God's purpose, and not to make myself famous. At the end of the day, it's to share the Lord and to share what I want to make some notebooks, you know, that people can use, because you can never get enough notebooks. You can never not use a notebook, and everyone uses them, and it's just putting a Christian twist on it. Like, I've gone into the Christian bookstore and I really love it, and I can just stay in there for hours. Like the atmosphere, the music, the just being surrounded by all these pretty pink little things like prayer journals, notebooks, pens, the list goes on, you name it, cups and all sorts. Like when God puts an idea into you, he can really put an idea into you, and you just never know how things can pop off, and how he can bless you. So at the end of the day, it's for him as to why you choose to do what you do. Like, you know, if you're choosing to live for the Lord. So yeah, I have made other, don't worry, I've made other prayer journals, and I've made other notebooks that are like different colors. So I'm not just gonna try stick to pink. If I could have it my way, everything would be pink. As you can tell, I'm wearing pink hair tie here. If my glasses could be pink, I'd have it. But yeah, sometimes it's good to switch it up, and not everybody likes the color pink, so I gotta cater to what other people like as well. Some books will be different, like it will be the same design on the front, but the background may be different. It might be like that. You might come across, if you choose to click onto Amazon and type in my name, you might find that you'll see like the same design but different background, a special like looking background, like it might be glitter for that type of book. But yeah, I'm planning on making a prayer journal for kids, and just changing things around and just having a play and a feel with things, how I think it should look, and you know, maybe what God says to me how it should look, and he backs me up 100%. So God is on my side, he's on my team. And yeah, so I've recorded this for the second time. I'm getting a bit tired now. Maybe I'll go have a cup of coffee. You know me, always having coffee. But yeah, I might grab a coffee and come back and vlog some more. And yeah, so bless you, love yous, and mwah.